What's going down, y'all? I just wanted to make this quick video basically breaking down the structure of the new readings that I'm going to be doing, which are the spiritual coordination readings. So essentially what these are is that it's not just a typical reading of like your zodiac sign and your house placement. Basically what it is that it breaks it down to a point to where you can coordinate yourself, in accordance to like living everyday life and everything like that. So for example, the way I'm going to calculate it is that it's going to be based upon the house system as far as like rectifying the days of the week. So for example, let's say tomorrow is Sunday, and me, since I'm a Pisces rising, my fifth house is Cancer. And the fifth house is related to the energy of Sunday, because the fifth house is the Leo house, and the fifth house is ruled by the planet, the sun. And the sun rules the day Sunday, aka Sunday. So, me knowing myself, whenever I go about the Sunday day, and every time I'm correlating myself on Sunday, I need to go about it in a Cancer-esque way. I need to be more caring, a little more nurturing. I need to be more emotionally sensitive on that day and everything like that, and be more receptive to certain energies instead of trying to push out energies and shit like that. And then also, even in the reading, correlated to what day you were born on, that will add further emphasis on how we'll do your reading and everything. And then, like I said, using me as an example, so like let's say the next day, Monday, so my fourth house is Gemini, so I would go about that in a communicative. I would actually communicate my emotions. I would actually communicate with other people, not necessarily like try to reach their private spot, but try to like get to like understand where people are coming from emotionally and everything, and just start conversations. Then we're going to filter it out through the degree of each of your planets. So again, let's use me for example. My moon sign is 18 degrees Cancer. So the 1 plus the 8, the 1 dealing with individuality, and the 8 which deals with infinite information and infinite knowledge. Being able to individualize yourself in this infinite knowledge of yourself and everything like that will equal out to the number 9, which is completion, which is the highest level of knowledge that you could obtain. And in this case for me, this is my moon, so my nurturing energy is going to be based upon Cancer, and then me being able to individualize myself infinitely on my emotions to be able to bring a sense of completion on how I should dictate myself emotionally. So that's that system. And then we're going to also filter it out through the color of the zodiac, of each zodiac sign. So for me, for example, my Mars is in Leo, and the energies and the colors that rule Leo is yellow. The sun is yellow, okay? Lions, whenever you see a depiction of a lion in a cartoon-esque form, they're usually yellow, and the lion is the archetype of Leo. So saying all that to say is that, so Mars is your intentions. It's the way that you direct your passions. It's the way that you go about and you obtain your goals. It's your fierce, ferocious energy too. So Mars being in a sign where the energy signature is yellow, basically this is where it gets really deep, is like you get to a point to where anything that you visualize as far as like your passions, it should have like a yellow undertone to it. So this is more so when we get into like actual real esoteric knowledge right here, and esoteric like the things that you think will bring out your external reality and everything. So this means even like on Tuesdays, since Mars is the day that rules Tuesday, you would correlate yourself on Tuesday. You might actually wear more yellow on that day and everything, because then it'll activate that Martian energy on the day of Tuesday. And then when we correlate that reading, let's say you're like me, you're a Pisces rising and everything, and your first and your eighth house, which are the Martian houses, so those would be the two houses that are activated on Tuesday. You go about that, you wear yellow because Mars is in Leo. I'm using me for an example. Mars is in Leo, so you would wear yellow that day with emphasis of red, so red and yellow basically, looking like Ronald McDonald and shit like that. And also, you would filter it through a Pisces and a Libra way, because if you're a Pisces rising, your first house is Pisces and your eighth house is Libra. So this would be like you're being very relatable and passionate at the same time. You're activating your passions by the colors that you're wearing. So now you're subconsciously thinking about your passions in Leo, while at the same time being able to be relatable and emotionally relatable to these energies too. So this could get really deep and everything. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm providing these services and everything. And each reading will be $120 and everything. And we're going to go really in depth. We're going to go really deep with yourself and everything with these readings, as far as the numbers and the colors, and as far as rectifying the days and everything. So even though spiritual coordination more so deals with like yourself on a musical sense, and as far as like conducting yourself in the real life, doing this will be able to further add coordination, because you're coordinating all these different pieces and you're putting them together, like the example I just mentioned. All right, so that's going to do it for me. I'm going to catch y'all later, and until next time, peace.